This week's book review is going to be a little bit different. It's actually a book that's going to help us with our soul this week, which is a kind of a broad statement because everybody's got a little bit of different understanding or really importance or priority on what it means to take care of your soul. I have a friend who says, don't write checks with your mouth that your soul can't cash. And I think the soul, our spiritual life is really an underestimated part of our life, an undervalued part of our life. Honestly, if our souls are not where they're supposed to be and things are not going well, it makes it really hard. Well, honestly, who's ever taught us how to take care of our souls? It's what does that even mean? I ran across this book recently. It's called Gentle and Lowly. It's a book about the heart of Jesus toward all men and women, boys and girls. I mean, everybody. This is about the heart of God. Now, if you're like me, you've been around all kinds of situations where we get twisted in the way we think, and we think that God is some judge in heaven, some harsh, if we mess up, we're going to get bashed. Maybe you had a dad who was hard on you, challenged you, pushed you, had unrealistic expectations, and you've just transferred that to what God thinks. And while God is a God of justice and he wants things done right, the reality is, if you read the Bible, you're going to find that God is honestly a loving God. He wants to have a relationship with you. And there's one little passage in this book I'll read to you. I think this is really good. Just great imagery here. This guy, Dane Ortland, is talking about his 2-year-old son, Benjamin. He says, when he wades into the gentle slope of the zero-entry swimming pool near our home, he instinctively grabs hold of my hand. Picture that little 2-year-old wading into this pool, is starting to get a little deeper, starting to get a little over his head, and he instinctively grabs for his dad's hand. But the 2-year-old's grip is not very strong. Before long, it's not he who's holding on to me, but me holding on to him. Left to his own strength, he will certainly slip out of my hand. But I have determined, he says, that he will not fall out of my grasp. He is secure. He can't get away from me even if he tries. And I love that. When I think about God, there are things sometimes that get bad enough in our lives or hard enough in our lives. And if we're not real mature in our faith and the way we think about it, we just think God is there almost like some slot machine. We pull it, we hope we get a blessing. And that really is not a great view of who God is. But even in those moments when things get hard and we just instinctively cry out to God, we grab hold of him. Things can get so hard that this doesn't seem to be working out. The circumstances aren't going my way. And so we begin to just slip. And the reality is God really created you and he wants to have a relationship with you and he's never going to let you go. And so I hope that you will be smart enough to stop trying to escape the one who really loves you more than anyone ever could. So if you're wanting to work on your soul, you don't know how, this book's really helped me, Gentle and Lowly by Dane Ortland. I hope you'll get a copy and take a step toward the God who made you.